Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nisa and please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and ring the bell. Everything I have linked to be linked to down below in the description, and let's get right into the video. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing my nails and I'm going to be sculpting them as well as doing tips. You guys are going to see, but right now all I'm doing is prepping my nails for the peel off method. So what I'm going to do is a thin layer of top coat. You can do a kind of thick layer of top coat. It just depends on, how thin your nails are. My ring finger is thinner than all my other nails, so I go ahead and add an extra layer on that one. And you want to make sure you cure it for a full 60 seconds. You can even cure it for 90 to 120. Just make sure it is fully cured. The top coat I'm using is the acrylic creamery top coat, and you want to make sure you didn't add any oil or buff the surface of your nail before. And after the nails have been cured, I'm going to go in with my UNT peel off base coat, and I'm going to do a thin layer of that as well. Again, you can do a thick layer of this one too, but when you apply the top coat on your nail, it makes sure that you can't pop the actual top layer of your nail off, like the actual surface of your nail. So it is like literally no damage once you do that top coat layer. Then when you do this on top of that, because it's shiny, it's just gonna peel away easily once you put it in hot water. And then over time, the top coat will just peel off your nails like regular, and your nails are gonna be untouched, 100% fine. So yes, you can do the UNT on your natural nail too, but I noticed when you do like acrylic or gel with the peel off method, just with the UNT, sometimes it doesn't come off too easy and you still have to put your hands in the hot water anyways. But here are the XXL no C curve tapered square tips from Bomb Nails. I'm pretty sure her 2X is sold out, so I'm going to be linking her 3X, which is the exact same, just a little bit longer. And I'm going to be curing them in the lamp using Madam Glam base coat. My discount code for Madam Glam will be linked down below in the description. And this is a Melody Susie 2-in-1 nail lamp, and it's a regular LED. And then once you click the top, it turns into a UV LED, and it cures for 60 seconds. But you just want to make sure you cure it until it just stops moving, because you're going to cure it in your full size lamp for 60 seconds before you start doing all the cutting and shaping, because it might not be fully cured in some areas, and when you put in the big lamp, you just have more of a chance of it being fully cured. So like I said, I'm going to be showing you guys two different methods. So I've already done these nails before. I had to do a photo shoot, so I had to, do my own nails. So I used forms, and I wanted to record that, but it was like 10 o'clock of the night where I was supposed to leave, and then I ended up doing it on my right hand with tips the day I was supposed to leave. So I went ahead and used the forms on my my left hand, and you guys, it turned out so good. So I was like, let me show you guys using tips and using forms, because tips, you have to prep it a little bit differently, because we are using reflective glitter gel polish and not like an acrylic or anything like that. So here I am just applying the Not Like Lucy forms, and once I'm ready, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my acrylic. This is just Sally's acrylic. It's just a pink one, and all I'm doing right now is sculpting out my base. And the monomer I'm using is acrylic creamery, and the brush I'm using is an acrylic creamery brush. And I'm just going to sculpt my base out to where I want it to be. I'm going to wait for it to cure, and then I'm going to be right back. as you can see, this video is a bit of a longer video. It's been a while since I've done one this long. It's 33 minutes in total. So that means I'm going to be adding the chapters. So it's going to be timestamps in the description, but it's going to form into chapters. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this video, but I want to show you guys each step of the process that I took. Just in case you wanted to do this or you wanted to know how to do something like this. So I'm going to let you guys watch and then I will be back. The reason why I'm sculpting my base like this is because I want to be able to take the form off, and you see how it's super thin here and it's like missing a side. So I took the form off so I could go ahead and just add some more in the areas where it needed more. And then I'm going to be shaping this, and then I'm going to be applying the gel polish just so it doesn't make it super hard in the end once I already apply the gel polish, to go ahead and do all that, because I know when it comes to my nails, when I do with forms, they just look a little bit wonky because I'm still not the best with them. So I went ahead and did this because it's just going to be easier, because once I apply the gel polish, I don't have to file until it's encapsulated. So you want to make sure your your actual like acrylic nail is 100% dry before you take it off. So I'm pretty much just making tips anyways. You could sculpt the entire nail with the forms on, but I feel like putting your hand in and out of the light with the gel polish and all that, it's just a little bit much. But you want to make sure your form layer, you could make it like thicker than this, but I chose not to, due to the fact of, like I said, I'm going to be encapsulating and doing a ton of stuff with this kind of base layer. So yes, but you guys, it looks really good so far. I really enjoyed these. And here I am just removing the excess. I couldn't find my straight edge nail clippers, so I went ahead and used these nippers, and it worked pretty well just to get rid of the excess. And then I'm going to be straightening them up with the 8100 grit nail file. These are from Lazar and I love these. The link will be down below in the description. And yes, all I'm doing is making sure everything is nice and square. It's tapered all the way in and it matches my sidewalls and everything like that. And then I'm going to be buffing the plastic tips to remove the shine from them. Due to the fact of the plastic tip is just way too smooth and too shiny, so it leaves a chance of the gel peeling from the tip, and then that part is just gonna fall off. But due to the fact that it's encapsulated, it could be fine, it could not be, but I'm not gonna risk it. So now that that has been done, I went ahead and dusted my hands off, and I'm just putting the reflective glitter all over the tip of my nail because I'm going to be doing an ombre. And you can do like 2 to 3 of these. I went ahead and added another form to that ring finger to extend it a little bit because I noticed it was shorter than the rest, but I ended up having to cut them all down anyways in the end. But yes, so this is the Mitzi gel polish, and it is in the 021, so it's just a gold one, and I love this one so much, and I went ahead and cured it for a full 60 seconds. Here I am on my second layer, and with these colors you can put down a corresponding color. Like if you have another gold glitter, you could put that gold glitter down first and then put this one on top, so you didn't have to do 2 coats. But I noticed the Mitzi ones have more of that glitter to it. It has more of a glitter base than some of the other reflective gel polishes, so just 2 coats of this is fine. You see I'm being a little bit extra and I'm putting a little bit more in some areas, just because I want it to be a full coverage glitter. But here it is, Mitzi, and these are from Amazon, and I've been using these for like over a year and they work perfectly. And I'm going to be top coating it with the acrylic creamery top coat, and then I'm going to cure it in the lamp for a full 60 seconds. I cured it for a full 60 seconds in between each layer due to the fact of I want it to be 100% solid, because the next curing process will be the end. So I don't want it to be like squishy in the middle. And yeah, so I recommend curing it fully and then going ahead and doing your ombre. Just so you know, because I'm applying this top coat, it's going to make the nails slippery. So you're going to see doing the ombre was a little bit more difficult. So the color I'm using is Real Nude by Natalie Carmona. And you guys, doing the ombre was more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Like, I knew it was going to be difficult because the top coat makes it slippery. But it took me a couple of tries, and in the end it looked good. The ring finger is the only one I'm like iffy on, but that still looked pretty good to me. And yes, I'm gonna let you guys watch me do the ombre, and then I will be back. Also, sorry if you hear any screaming in the background. That's them downstairs. Like, I'm all the way in my room upstairs, but you can still hear them, I think. But yes, please ignore them if you hear them. And also, I'm sorry about my voice being so not good. It's just not good. But I don't want to leave you guys without a voiceover, because I just really want to explain this process, because you can use gel and you can encapsulate gel with anything, like acrylic, hard gel, of course, all of it. But you just need to know how to do it. And I don't have any issues when I do encapsulating encapsulating gel with acrylic. So in case you were, here it is. And in case you were wondering if you could do it on tips, yes, you can. And yeah, let me know how you guys are doing in the comments. And I'm going to get back to letting you guys watch me ombre. Like I said, it was, especially my ring finger. My ring finger, I always have a hard time doing it. But for some reason, I literally could not blend my ring finger. And it took me forever. But yes, I'm going to let you guys watch. And then I'm going to be back at the next step. So here are the nails before they've been encapsulated, and I'm just going to be using this Model 1's clear, I believe. I don't really recommend it because even to this very day, I'm going back and forth on if it's good or not. Like, the actual clarity is amazing. Like, there's not an issue with it, but it's the actual application. And I actually forgot to record my thumb. I did my thumb, but it was like way out of frame because I forgot I didn't apply the nude yet. So I went ahead and encapsulated it off camera too, and you guys look so good. And I completely forgot, once you encapsulate it, that blend is automatically going to soften. So I was doing too much trying to blend it like into straight, like, you see how it has like that translucent color right in the middle? That's what you're really blending it to. You want it to be like an in-between of just the glitter and then your actual part that's covering your nail bed, which is solid. So that's what you're looking for, that blend. And I wanted it like to be perfect so bad. But once you add that clear, it's going to go ahead and soften that blend like immediately. And you could also go in something, not something, you can also go in with a natural color. I think, yeah, Young Nails calls it Core Natural, and then Net Like Lucy calls it Satin Clear. You can go in with a color like that, and what it is, it's kind of like the natural color, it's like a natural nail color, but in using small amounts, it just kind of blends whatever you want to. So like, let's say your ombre isn't as blended as you would like it. You wouldn't encapsulate your entire nail with it, but you would go in and soften your blend. Satin Clear, you could encapsulate the entire nail with it, but because it's glitter, you would only want to do it over the blending part, but not over the entire glitter tip, due to the fact of it'll make it a little bit blurry and you want it to be as translucent as you possibly can. So you would just go over the entire nail with the crystal clear. So yeah, the smaller one's clear. It's just a little bit sticky. Like, it just gets sticky sometimes, and sometimes it works fine, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it like clumps up in the brush because it's so sticky. So yes, that's why I'm using it wetter, but also at the same time kind of drier, because you don't want to press any air bubbles into it. And at the same time, this brush had like a little bit of acrylic in it, but I got it out, and I kept having to add so much monomer. I practically finished that entire bottle. That being said, like I said in my other video, I have a haul coming. So some stuff is from Not Polish. Some stuff is from so many other brands, you guys. Like I said in that one, for Black Friday, nail techs and nail brands, they really ate. Like, nobody else did it like them. You would expect even like the small businesses to not go that hard, because these major brands, they kind of did nothing. Like, the 10% off, 20% off did nothing. Like, and these brands did 50 to 70% off. And also you could use like codes that were already working for even more percentage off. Like, that's amazing. Like, nail techs and nail brands really did it this year. So yeah, I hope you guys were able to take advantage of some of the sales. I'm pretty sure it's going on until like Monday. So I'm going to try and get this video up like Sunday, and that would be like four videos for like every day. But I've been having these videos in my library. I just haven't done the voiceover, and I've been saying I need to do the voiceover. So I've had these videos for like weeks. So I'm finally getting them up to you all. The one before this will be an Amazon haul, so I will link that in the cards, but it's going to be linked in the end screen. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. And let me know if you guys like the reflective glitter. If you don't like reflective glitter, if you would do something similar to this, because this is very basic, very easy, very simple. But it's just a little bit of extra steps when you're sculpting it and when you're doing it with tips. So it's just whichever one you would do. Which one is your preference, the tips or the forms? And yes, let me know if you guys have tried something similar to this, encapsulating gel polish, anything similar. And make sure you always top coat your gel polishes, because they could bleed potentially. And also encapsulate, if you're encapsulating foils, make sure you top coat those as well. So I think I'm on the ring finger now for encapsulation, or the pinky. So after this, I'm going to be shaping again. But yes, I'm going to let you guys watch and then I'll be back. So I'm finally done encapsulating, and the nails are all dry. So now you can't really tell the difference between the nails that were sculpted and the ones that were tips, because it's the exact same. But you want to make sure everything is 100% dry when you go in your file. This is an 80-100 grit nail file from Lazar, and this is like your final shaping. So with my ring finger, I accidentally over filed due to the fact of I just feel like the ombre wasn't right, and then I filed into the ombre on accident, and then I didn't want to go back in and add more nude because I know I'd make it worse. So you can kind of see it, but it kind of looks good on camera, and plus the reflective glitter kind of really like carries. So yes, the filing is the exact same. All I'm trying to do is get the nails to be 100% square, and I'm getting much better when it comes to actually sculpting my nails. Like, I'm being able to not make it so much like on the sides, because I would either make it too wide or I'd make it too skinny where it wouldn't connect all the way to like my actual sidewall. Or even if it was connected to my sidewall, as the nail would start to get longer, I would start to taper it in way too much to where it doesn't even look right. So I'm doing a ton of filing with the hand file, which I do not do. I'm actually not very good with the hand file. I'm actually much, much, much better with the e-file. But I don't know how I got that way, but I'm trying to use the hand file more to see if it helps, and it's kind of not, because like I said, I learned how to do it with my e-file. So yeah, but I just kind of like the way it looks with the hand file, even though it looks very similar. And right now, all I was trying to do is make it till the tip wasn't as square and wide. But when I did that, it kind of messed the nail up even more. And the ring finger was very flat for some reason, even though I built it up like a lot, but the ring finger and every other finger was like fine. I don't know why my middle finger does that, but I have to fit the form on there some way. Thank you guys for all of the recent well, I should say thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you to all my older subscribers. You guys are amazing. Thank you for everyone who's always commenting, liking the videos, who are always in my comment section. And yes, thank you guys for liking my Instagram posts, even though I don't really post on Instagram like that. And I hope you guys are enjoying my community section, like my community posts. So yes, thank you guys very much. This is a Panda 5-in-1 drill bit, and right there all I was doing was disconnecting it from my skin with the drill bit. I did a little bit with the hand file, but I like to finish it off with the drill bit because in order to make these nails last, if I were like really doing it, you want to make sure it's not connected to your skin in any way, because whatever is connected to your skin is going to lift up first. So the drill I'm using is a note like Lucy drill. She's not selling drills right now due to the fact that her store is down. Go watch her channel to see why her store is down, in case you were wondering. And I do love all her products. As soon as she opens back up, you guys know a haul video will be coming. Okay, I'm trying to save money, but it's not working. So I'm just going to continue to do that to the rest of the nails, and then I'll most likely go in with the sanding band and really make sure everything is nice and smooth. And yes, I will be back once I'm done with this step. So I'm finally done with the filing. In real life, it did not take me forever. The application took me the longest. And the reason why my ring finger required so much filing is because I did the tip portion of that one thicker than all the other ones. So when I did the ombre, it filed through the ombre a little bit due to the fact the tip was thicker. So make sure you keep the tip thin, like I said. But yes, the middle finger was just thinner than the other ones, and I just fixed that very quickly. But now I'm using the Natalie Carmona buffers. Her website is Skin on 32, and these are the only buffers I use and recommend besides for the Reds buffers. Reds buffers, I get them from Lucky Nail Supply, and I haven't gone in forever, but when I go, I always get like 2 to 3 packs of buffers due to the fact of their amazing. They don't buff the nails too smooth and get rid of like everything, because that will cause your polish to chip. But at the same time, they're not super coarse to where they're leaving deeper scratches than a hand file would. So yes, all I'm doing right now is reshaping the tips of my nails because some of them did not stay super square. My first time I tried to do this, I tried to make my nails coffin. Didn't turn out too well. But then in this one, my ring finger turned out more coffin than the rest, so I had to try and make it square. So now that I've wiped all the dust off, I'm going in with acetone and I'm wiping on the acrylic only. And you want to make sure you stay on the acrylic, and you don't need to wipe it for too long. You just need to make sure every single part gets coated in the acrylic. We'll just wipe down with the acrylic. Not the acrylic, the acetone, my bad. Because it makes the nails super glossy, but it does ruin that super matte look. So, but look how clear the nails look now. They look so good once the top coat hits them. And I will be top coating underneath the nails as well. Like, look at this. Doesn't it look so good? Like I said, it just does ruin that super matted out look, but it's everything. And I genuinely love this top coat by Acrylic Creamery, and I highly recommend it if you can ever get your hands on some. It is the best. So I'm going to be curing that for a full 120 seconds, and then it'll be time for the top coat and then the final reveal. Like I said, I'm top coating underneath the bottom of the nails. When top coating the underneath of your nails, make sure you keep your hand like palm up underneath the lamp. So there I am showing you the ring finger is not the cutest, but look at them all together. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, ring the bell. Everything I have linked to be linked to down below in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. And you guys are going to see the version with the flash on.